no audio.
Yeah, I know. You gotta love technology.
Huh?
You gotta love technology.
Can you hear
So
me
that's
now?
okay. No, I've already.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, I'm already on another video. Thanks. Um, sorry guys about that. I don't know what happened. I'm guessing it's this thing. So I do have one cord that doesn't work, and sure enough, I'm sure I picked it tonight. That's okay. So if you can't hear me, I will just keep on trying and we'll go from there. So I'm going to start over again because hopefully what I said before was good information, but it's useless if you can't hear me. So I was talking about how I started back at school and started back, at my district job and really love it. Love seeing the kids, and I love being a part of, the educational community. But it's still stressful, and it still feels like there's a lot going on, and but everybody's stressed out because it's a new world, and we're navigating this all together. And there's a lot of technology issues, so it's appropriate that I had some tonight as well. It's kind of the universe going, haha, that was funny. So, um, so, so one of the questions that I got this past week was, there's so much going on in my life. How do I know what to tackle first? And so, what I was saying prior to me not having any audio was that it's about priorities, and it's about how to try to figure out what is the most important thing, and then deal with that first. Now, I know what you're saying, because I would say it too. It's all important. I want to do it all, and I want to get it all done. I know, I understand you. I'm the same way. But what it really comes down to is you. You are the most important part of this recipe and of this scenario and of all this chaos. And then your family is next, because I know your family is probably the most important thing to you, but you cannot give from an empty cup, right? So you have to take care of yourself, then your family, and then your home. I saw this really amazing quote this past week, and it was, where you work and where you play is not real life, but your home is your real life. And I thought that was brilliant, because it is so completely true and so dead on, and completely accurate as far as putting things into perspective. And so I wanted to share that with you. So like I said before, you, and then your family, and then take care of your physical environment, your actual physical home. Because when that is chaotic, everything else feels a little bit more chaotic as well. And that's no fun. All right. So I hope that helps to the person that sent that in. Let me know. And by the way, too, I love the questions that come in. And I'm going to drop the link down below if you want to send me more questions. I would love it. I love getting your questions and then try to figure out some good answers for you. So the other question that I have is, what is something that I can do with my children when they are home during their off days? Now, some districts have their students back full time, like 5 days a week. My district that I work in is a hybrid model, so it's Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday in school, and Wednesday is a remote day for the younger students, and then the older students are 2 days a week and 3 days remote, and then they switch depending on their cohort. So, which is all fine, well, and good, but I have actually had parents call me at my job asking me what they should do with their children. And I am certainly no expert whatsoever, but I do know that this is all brand new to all of us, and we are navigating this all together. And this is, still a crazy, crazy time to be living in, especially with children who are in like a school age range. First and foremost, to spend time with them. They are navigating this, and they might be scared, but have no way of vocalizing that. They may be unsure of what's going on and how this is all going to play out. So just hang out with them, be there for them, and I think that's the most important thing you can do. But practicality, I do have some suggestions on what you can do to actually do activities. I love to teach my children how to cook, especially like family recipes. Love that. So that might be something fun you can do if you have a special recipe or favorite cookie you make or a favorite Sunday dinner dish or things like that. One thing that I've done in the past with all of my kids is say, all right, tonight's your night to cook, and then let them have free reign, and then we eat it. And most of the time it's turned out great. And we've had a great time and made great memories doing that. So that might be fun. Another thing you can do is to create a movie. Like we all have, I'm sure we all have devices, whether it's a tablet or an iPad or a phone that we can take video on. And why not create a movie? There's movie software out there that's free, and that would be a blast to have your students that are home, like plan it out, direct a movie, and then play it at night after dinner. Oh my gosh, that would be a riot. And if you do that, send me it. I want to watch that. Another thing that's really fun to do is to have the kids plan an outing or a small trip. And I understand that travel is not necessarily feasible in some parts of the country, and I get that. But they could still, if you give them a mile radius, you could say, all right, we're going somewhere within 60 miles, pick somewhere to go and plan the trip out. It's a day trip and, figure out where we can eat and what we can do and things like that. It gives them good skills on how to navigate that information and how to kind of plan something fun that the whole family would enjoy. And giving them the opportunity to create solutions, I think is really cool skill to have. That will transfer into everything that they do. Speaking of solutions, the holidays are coming up, and that might look very different for a lot of us. And I know myself, we are not going to be able to celebrate with all of our family, and that is kind of bumming me out. But how can we still make that special? And how can we still create presents or special moments that will create a new tradition or still make the holiday memorable, even though we're dealing with pandemic. So maybe you can ask them, maybe you can have a conversation, or you can do some online shopping or online creating, or kind of mull around some ideas for the upcoming holidays. So I think getting them involved in all of your planning, well, some of your planning, is really helpful to them, and it gives them a good opportunity to help out and feel like they're participating in the family. All right, that's all I have for tonight. Round 2 hopefully worked out. Sorry about the audio issues before, but thanks for tuning back in, and I really appreciate you guys. Again, drop me any questions that you may have. I will answer them 2 weeks from tonight, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the weekend. Fall weather is just lovely, and I'm totally digging it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks. All right, take care. Have a great night.